What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News Round 2, and I have some new news concerning Mike Tyson, Robin Givens, and Jaime Foxx. Robin Givens reportedly issued a cease and desist to Mike Tyson and Jaime Foxx for the potential portrayal in the upcoming biopic. Okay, Jaime Foxx, of course, has been packing on that muscle in preparations for his role as Mike Tyson. Okay. Tyson's life wasn't a walk in the park, as we know. We're about to see the story from his perspective on the big screen. He was once romantically linked to a few women in the industry, including Robin Givens, who he was married to for only 8 months. Okay, Givens' lawyer sent Tyson and Foxx a cease and desist letter last month, according to Page 6. The letter demanded that Mr. Tyson cease and desist from further defamation of Robin Givens and to put those producing, writing, and directing proposed Tyson's biopic and these producers' podcast on notice that they are to refrain from portraying Miss Givens in a false, negative light. Wow. Okay. Okay. The actress's attorney claimed that she was heartbroken to file the motion, but she doesn't want to relive their romance. While she has attempted to move on, she still finds herself fighting the abusive, demeaning, and false accounts of their relationship by Mr. Tyson nearly 35 years later. It is time for Mr. Tyson to let this marriage be the relic of the past that it is, his lawyers alleged. Robin Givens expressed her concern about the possible betrayal in the film because the heavyweight champion previously alleged that he caught her in bed with Brad Pitt when they were divorcing, which she denied, but thankfully she won't even be in the film. As of now, Mr. Tyson's attorneys have not received any cease and desist, but there isn't, nor has there been any intention of including his relationship with her in the biopic. He wishes her well in her endeavors, the rep said. Okay, reading all this is stupid. Okay, me counterpunching this is stupid because Robin Givens has a team of lawyers to aid her in something that may not even include her. That's what I just read to you guys. So I don't know what the deal is. I think if you look deeper into this, I think Robin Givens, of course, we know that happened a long time ago. Over 30 years ago. I get it. 32 years ago, actually. But if you're looking to this type of possible slander, I think that Robin is in a situation where it's guilt, if anything else. Now, of course, they were young, very young. Who says she might have changed by then, you know? But the things, I don't see Mike Tyson just making shit up about Robin Givens just because she lied about a child they're supposed to have. Right? Because a lot of people doubted that she was ever pregnant anyway. You know, a lot of money came up missing between her and Don King. We know the rumors. You know, you don't hear Don King saying, hey, please don't stop talking about me, because Don King has money. I don't know about Robin. I know she does a lot of smaller films now, you know, straight to DVD like style films. But at the end of the day, you know, this may be a way for her. That's why she has lawyers on standby to hope and pray that he brings her into that so she can possibly have a lawsuit to get some more money. I think me counterpunching Robin Givens as opposed to Mike Tyson and Jaime Foxx, I think she should just leave that be. She should respect the past in that time frame because that's what he was talking from or about. That's from his perspective. That's his opinion. You know, it's always when you're in a relationship, okay, especially a marriage, and you have something may not be what it appears. Okay, so Mike could have came in and saw Brad Pitt. That doesn't mean they just had sex, but that doesn't mean they weren't either. Okay, it's all about perception, you know, so your perception builds the perspective of how you think about certain things. And how Mike thought about it, I don't think he's mad at more, but I think Mike sees things the way they really are. I think he sees, hey, Robin was, you know, at the time, she was an opportunist. She seen Mike Tyson. You seen the Barbara Walters special, okay? It had really nothing. They asked, Barbara Walters drills you, and I got counterpunched because Barbara Walters is still alive, thank God. But, you know, looking at that interview, Barbara, she goes in depth and asks people questions that kind of makes them go, oh, you know what I mean? It's hot in here, you know? So, and she asked her, Barbara asked her, hey, why do you love Mike? And she was like, oh, because he loves me and he's strong and he's passionate. He'll do anything for me. And it's like, okay, all those things that she said, the way she answered those questions had nothing to do with why she loved him. So everybody was kind of like, okay, what can I say? She loves me. Why do you love her? Oh, she loves me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that warrants your love for her because she loves you. Okay. But anyway, I think that was a time that people took advantage of Mike, and everybody knows that she has received that jacket for one of the most hated women in America. She knows that, and she knows why. And I think, honestly, at the time, she didn't give a shit. She could give two shits about how people felt about her. Why does it matter now, you think? Why does it matter now that she's like, oh, let that die, you know, let it go, and I don't want to, you know, defamation, because there's a such thing as defamation. Again, an opportunist. A lot of times, like I said, she could have changed, but then this sounds like the same old Robin. This sounds like the person that is using an opportunity for financial gain, even after the fact. Because when he was saying all this, that, and the other, she didn't sue In Living Color for making a parody about her, about Mike Tyson saying, why be you, bitch? No. Or anybody else that had that. She didn't say that about the first movie. You know, the one with Michael Jai White. She mentioned nothing about this. So I don't see why all of a sudden, because Mike has made a come up, he has a very popular podcast. He's a fighting man again. He's made money from movies and films. You know, much, much, much bigger than the films that she's been in. But then all of a sudden you're worried about defamation of character of something that happened over 30 years ago. You know, I'm going to leave that with you guys. But again, I don't think that she may have that opportunity simply because there may not even be anything in there about her. But I can't imagine how there couldn't be. So if she's sitting back like, yeah, please show me, please say, Robin, please do something that degrades me so I can sue your ass. That's what I think she's doing at this situation. Again, another opportunity, but another time. Okay, so based on what she's doing now, I think, you know, it may be a form of desperation. It could be because she's not doing what she used to do. It's a long time since the classic hit movie Boomerang's been out, okay? Anyway, I'll let you guys, leave you guys with that. You guys tell me what you think about Robin Givens reportedly sending papers in the lives of, legal papers in the lives of Mike Tyson and Jaime Foxx. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.